Good evening, pirates. Let me share my screen. Okay. So today we're supposed to complete our day 5 session. I hope my voice is clear to everyone. Is it audible? Okay. But unfortunately, I'm not well. And I'm down with fever and cough and sneezing. So this may disturb us today in today's half an hour session. So at least we are planning, or at least we are discussing today about the current market structure, which is an important control point. Okay. Vivek is not able to hear me out. Is this the same with anyone else? Hello, hello, hello.
No, it's clear for me.
Okay, thank you. Vivek, just sorry, Vivek, just click on the mic icon if you're logging in via mobile. Okay. What we are discussing today is about market structure and an important control point, which is on daily time frame. Okay. Uh, so on 10th of July, we had shared one analysis, which was so we were looking for the projections, and just before this analysis, we had a different view, which was bearish view, like this, because market had entered into the area, and in this area, if anything goes below 750 points from any high, our projections are outside this control point. How these control points are defined, and how are we saying these are the control points, and how can we decide this range? So this very easy to understand. As per two lines theory, whenever we are talking about chart, so every time frame has control points, and in this case, we're going for daily time frame. So we'll first load predictions. Okay, can you just see this? From any high, if 802 is broken, market can go down by twice the distance. That is what our understanding is. Okay. So it is supposed to go till this point, but the U-turn has taken 2. Okay. Is it clear now?
Now it is too low. Your voice now.
Hello.
It is too low. Hello.
Still it is too low.
Yeah. In between it was okay. Now it is low.
One moment. I'll just check with hello, hello, hello. Is it okay now?
Yes. Now it is okay.
Okay, sorry for that. So as per two lines theory, what we are saying is if the price is declining from any high by 802 points in Nifty, it has a chance to go down by twice the distance. Okay. And as we are in uptrend, so if we are breaking down, that means it has a capacity to reach till 2x, but it can turn back within this journey. It can take U-turn within this journey. Okay. So every time when the market is crossing this range, so in this case, when market has crossed above 802 point, it is supposed to go to 2x upside. Okay. This was the projection. But then there, because of some news, it did not went well. And how to identify this? So every time frame has a relatively lower time frame. So for this, what is the relatively lower time frame? Hourly. What is the range of hourly? So if we are talking about this, the range of hourly is 802. If this is 802, So in case of daily, we are looking into the actual range of this 2400, not 802. As we are in daily time frame, we are looking into the structure where the range is this. Okay, from this point to this point, as price has taken U-turn, we are stuck in this range. Now, so this range is responsible for daily move. This range is responsible for hourly move, and there is one more range which is 267 points, which we can observe in 15 minutes time frame. A moment. Which we can observe in 15 minutes time frame. So in this case, from any high within this journey, from any high, if market is declining below 267 points, this 267 is the range responsible for 15 minutes. If it is declining below this, then the projection of instead of going up, we can think of going down. So this can be projection from this point. If price is crossing below this range, then instead of going up, we can think of going down. And at this point, again, market when declined below 802, what is supposed to do? It has a capacity to go till 2x downside. Okay, so it has went below 2x downside, and then it also went beyond the range because of some rapid move. It can be possible. So this is how the highs and lows are controlled for Nifty. And so what two lines theory says, from any low, if high is broken, we have a chance to catch the move which will last for twice the distance. And using same logic, so this was 2x. Using same logic, we have posted this when market has crossed above this. Okay, if you check this, before this to happen, market created this low and it has also given a breakout. But there is a 267. But within the journey, it has turned around and went below 267 points. That means someone additionally manipulated this, and exactly from 260 points decline, market went down. But how long it went down? It went down for twice the primary distance, exactly twice the primary distance. And we were expecting, if this low is broken, market should travel to this area. That means Nifty should travel to this area. So we were expecting 3x projections and the next decision to be made on 14,300. But it has taken U-turn and exactly at 1x. What is the logic behind? If anyone is taking U-turn at 1x, that means all the shorts which are built are getting covered. And that's the reason we have posted a chart that if the price is crossing above this, it has to reach to this point. And at this point, it can take next decision. Okay, so it has climbed up with the steps of 500 points, 500 points, and then 800 points, 800 points. You can see this. Okay, so so in this case, sorry. So in this case, market has reacted to this structure and all the shorts built are covered. And if this kind of scenario is happening, market has a capacity to go beyond this range as well. So that is why this is very important level for market. And if it is planning to go beyond this, then we can expect first control at 1x plus 1x, and the next control is at, or it can extend till 18,300. Okay, but as the daily range is over, we can expect some as daily range is over, we can expect some halt or continuation pattern. And if the halt is going below by 267 points at this area, then we can see the market is going below by 800 points in this case. Okay, but as we know, this high false high is created to create this false low, and this false low is achieved by creating rapid or sharp uh, shorts, or I can say by creating a rapid downside move. And if the downside move is like that, which is created rapidly, and if it is recovered the same way, then that means the shorts are built, and the purpose of building this short is to cover the shorts. Okay, so what will happen if price is crossing this? This will happen. So one moment. So can you see this range? This is the same range which we have kept, and this range is shifted down. How it has shifted down? Moment. Like this, like this. We'll consider from the high only. And like this. So if anything is crossing above this range, that means we are expecting twice the distance. Because this is the range which is shifted down. And if price is crossing and closing above this, then we can see this market going to 21,700. The same way, if we are taking U-turn, how to identify if it is going to take U-turn? First, it will take a reversal of 267, then 800 points. And if it is going below 800, then and only then we can think of downside. Otherwise, price has a capacity to go till 800 points, which is allowed in this trend, downtrend. Okay. Okay. Any query or any doubt in this? Any doubt about market structure? Yes, please.
Uh, the 277 points only applicable for Nifty as well as the same points applicable for Bank Nifty as well for the reversal or anything.
Yes, Bank Nifty we have different range. So Nifty numbers are, it is like 2400 for daily range, 800 for hourly range, 267 for 15 minutes, and in 5 minutes it can be between 19 and 120. Like that. This is Nifty. For Bank Nifty, it is 6,500 approximate range, 2160, then 750, and then 250. These are the ranges. These ranges are going to decide the controls on Bank Nifty. Vedant, आवाज येतो बाबू. Okay. So, query? No, that we can go for Bank Nifty. The same way happening to Bank Nifty. So from this high, the low is broken. This range is approximately 2160. Why we are referring to 2160? We have not defined this range. This range is applicable everywhere. If you carry this range to any point, you can see exactly price is responding to this range from this side to this side. It is 2160 only. Those who are new to this theory, they can observe this. So from this to this, high is created. Is again 2160. This entire range is 2160. This is 2 times of 2160. Okay. Then this is 2 times of 2160. The green candle. Or this is 2160. This is 2160. This is 2160. From this point to this is 2160. So if you check from this low, 2160 is broken, and from this high, 2160 is broken. So what we are going to study in day 5 session is about identifying this sideways range. So if the price is taking reversal within one moment. So if price is taking reversal within 4,680, what was the range? 6,480, which is approximately 6,500. So if price is taking two reversal within 6,500, we should mark this as a range, and this range is going to help us to identify what is going to happen to Nifty. So this is approximately 5,300. It has taken a control, and from this point, if it is like on this range, if the price is breaking out, just imagine this, if it is breaking out, so it has broken out upside, so it can travel to 2x, and if there is an additional manipulation, price can travel to distance of 3x as well. And if you check where exactly the price has reacted and how can we reach to that point using this logic, it is nothing but the same logic. So this is sideways move responsible for making a decision to take price towards uh, its all-time high, okay, by creating this upside move. So in day 5 we are going to discuss about this, and today we don't have that time, but then we can definitely discuss about this. So the same way, now we have got new range, which is this. So if this is the range, just imagine this. If I am putting this range on this, from this high exactly here around, where is that? So yes, from this high, this was the low, and in this case, the low was expected near this. Still, we are in the range. Then we are expecting this. This is again in the range, and
Gecko.
even this one. So price has tried to go up, but it has, sorry, it has taken reversal at this point. Okay, so what we are considering is this range. False. And that was one false move. And then we will try to apply this. Okay, yes. And this is the same range. So from this high as well, we were projecting downside, but what has happened again? Again, if you check from any low, if price is going above 750 points, this is 750 range. from any low, price is going above 750, it has a capacity to go up by 2160. Okay, so this is 2160. If price is crossing above 2160, then how much is the capacity there in the price to climb 2 times of 2160, which is this. So now we are expecting a target of 37, 38, 500 or 800 something, where we are expecting price to travel from this point without taking a reversal. And the price has climbed to this level. So again, if we check this, so this becomes a sideways move, which is again an important move like this. And if the price is crossing this boundary, then sorry, then we should see 2x moves side. And the price range will confirm this. So this can first take a halt at 55,000 if we are crossing and closing like this. And how to identify it is not reaching to the target? From every high, we are going to check whether it is coming below 2160 or not. If it is not, then it is going to continue. So we like to check in the past. This is the past. So from this low, when the price has crossed above 2160, from any high, it has not closed below 2160. And so that if you have any future position, you could have carried this position until this point. What has changed in market after this point? The price has closed below 2160. And if it is closing below 2160, price will take a 2x down move, which has already happened. Right? The same way, if price is closing below 2160, 2x down move should happen. And that's why price is taking hold of this area. This was Ukraine war situation where price went sideways. So this was the actual range. Price went sideways. This was then false move. Maximum price action done in this area. Sorry. And if you check this, where exactly it has taken a stop? 2x downside. That is why we have mentioned 32216 in our Twitter account. Nothing rocket science in that. Even you can do it now. One moment. So, where is that? You can move. It is very easy to project if we know which control points are crossed by the price. Sorry. This one. No, not this one. This one was later. In 2 minutes. Hopefully we are going to the third. Oh my goodness. When was the war happened?
March 21st, I think.
March?
March 21st started.
March 21st. Okay. That's too far. Then we have reached to April. Sorry. March 30. Okay, good. This one. This one. Yes. So, what we have mentioned over here, this was the range, and the price is supposed to react to 32,617. By knowing this in advance, and along with that, this range was responsible for bouncing at the same top. And what actually happened is this, exactly at 32,613. Price is standing and it has taken complete reversal. So this can be possible if we are aware of the range. And once we know price is crossed above this, that means it has a capacity to climb up. How far? At least for twice the distance of this. And then price has traveled to certain distance. Okay. So this is not the first time. Every time, whatever we are projecting, like in this case. So if we are projecting price is sneaker sound. One moment, sneaker. हे sneaker चावतोय मला. So from this point, 2160 range. Thank you, Vinaj. And बघतोय एक minute. And if we check what has happened later to the price, like this. So this was the projection. Well in advance we have done these projections. Again, this is the same. This is the same thing. Yes, this is the same thing. So 2160 we thought of from this point, and price has actually reacted, and then we were expecting 750 points reversal. So this can be possible if we are aware of controlling the what are the different control points which are present on different time frames. I go with that. चावते मला तो. Like this. So there are some posts you can see. What was the post? Expecting 750 point reversal before going to anything. And what has happened later to that? It was exact 750 point reversal. This. How is that possible? Because we know what price is going to do at the control point. Okay. And what I'm saying over here is after day 5, you guys are also going to get the same understanding and you will get the control over price action. Okay. So, what is important? Why we are discussing this again? Why we are discussing? Because when we know the price has reached to this point, if big players are crossing this boundary, so at this time only, I have said this could be the lifetime opportunity, or this could be the right entry, and we can extend this entry at this point. So this becomes a lifetime best opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity. So till this point to this point, it is okay. If you're catching this after crossing 2160, you're going to get good returns in this. Okay. So the same way, these things are present in stocks. Also, these things are present in international, what we say, currencies or bitcoins. Everywhere you can see these two lines. These are responsible for, or these are created by algorithms. How can I say that? I have that myth, okay, or I have considered that myth. The price is controlled within the range for wholesalers, and wholesalers can buy within this entire range, The retailers can only buy at current market price. So if we know when exactly we should enter into the trade, like this point, then we can catch the golden goose, or this can be a lifetime opportunity for you. Just imagine this. This was the previous opportunity. Just imagine this. So from this low, when the price has crossed above this, you could have entered, but because of this low, next low, you could have taken an exit. So this is your entry, this is your exit, small profit. Next time price has created this low, okay, and then you have entered at this point, and then from every high we should catch the low. If the low is not going below this, until then you can catch this, carry this trade. So just imagine this, how far this trade has gone. So from this point till this point, how many points? 3000 points. Just imagine next opportunity, which is from this low, price has crossed above this, and you are entering into the future. If you would like to enter with the hedge, you can do that as well. I will remove everything. What we are checking over here is from any high, the price should not decline below 2160. Are you guys getting this point? From any high, price should not decline below 2160. So this was the point where it has declined, and if you map the returns, these are around 7,000 or 8,000 points returns from this. Okay. Then at this point, the price being controlled between these two control points. That means price is now in control, and it will again toggle between whatever. So again, this is the range from this low. If we are catching this trade, this is another 7,000 points opportunity, because the exit criteria is price should not close below 160 from any high. Is that really simple? Pretty simple. With practice, you can do that. What is the benefit of doing this? So this means if we are in Bank Nifty and the price is crossing above this range, just put your money in any stock which is responsible for bank, and you are going to get this move, a relative move in specific stock. Okay. So here we are waiting for either U-turn. How to identify if it is U-turn or not? Let the price settle over here, because price has already traveled to a distance, and if we are crossing above this, then we should think only of the upside. If it is taking halt and going below 750 point, then price has a scope to go until, or take a reversal until 2160 points. Yes, Vivek. Tell me. Yes. I cannot hear you. Are you speaking, or are you posting the question in chat? This will be applicable to bank FNOs. Yes, the chart, but we are only watching this in spot. We are not watching in future chart. We should always watch spot for making any decision. Futures are derived from spot only. So the spot chart is overpowering everything. This is the source of rest of the price actions. This will be applicable to bank future and option. Yes, bank future and option also. Okay, so as I shown you one of the trade. Okay, let me give you that. I guess I have shared this trade, right? Bank of Baroda trade I have shared with you, guys. Have I shared with you?
Yeah, yeah. Last time you said 27
Yes,
lakhs.
that's the same thing. How that guy has got that Bank of Baroda when the price has crossed above 750, right? from this low when it has went above 750. He has entered into Bank of Baroda and Bank of Baroda was at 97. Then the price has crossed two primaries. This was first primary, you can see clearly 2160 moves. The same primary you can watch in Bank of Baroda. Okay, this one and this one. So this primary has caused 12% move in Bank of Baroda. So at this point, Bank of Baroda reached to 111. Again, it went below. Again, it has reached to 114. And that guy has sold that 1,69,000 quantity for 16 rupees. And the return he created was around 29 lakhs. So this level of conviction we can deploy if you are aware of these control points. This is not really difficult and this is not easy that you can do in within next 1 year. Your mind needs an belief. It is like if you are observing this again and again, then and only then this conviction can come to your mind, and then you can put your entire money in one trade, and this entire money is going to give us ultimate returns. So he has not taken this trade on capital, he has taken this trade on profit. So there was previous profit of 19 lakhs, he have used that. I don't know if this question is right to ask here. How to select and decide, choose the right bank FNO? I mean, which option do we need to select? 20, what is 21,500? Are you talking about this strike? Which strikes you should select with in options?
Yeah, like in options, we have 30,500 PE or
Yes.
C,
Yes.
and for example, 32,500. So which one do we need to select? So there are many options running in the market.
Yes. Yes. So we're supposed to cover that in day 5, but I will share one of the quickly. I will share one kind of trade. Let me check if it is there. I will pause the screen for a moment. One moment. So this is what we are going to discuss in day 5 session. So it will look complicated initially, but let me give you an quick overview. So we will only consider one type of trade today, as you have asked. For suppose we have a strong bullish or moderate bullish view. How to identify which is strong bullish or moderate bullish? There are different types of market structures. It can be strong bullish, moderate bullish, sideways, strong bearish, moderate bearish. How to select the strike? So this PZ is helping us in a lot. So suppose you are looking for strong bullish move. That means you can buy naked future. Which strike you should choose, or as you are buying future, the price is this. So the price which is present at the top boundary of PZ is considered as an ATM price, or we are entering to future by considering this price. Instead of this, if you would like to buy call, then you should buy call which is present at the top boundary, and we call it as an ATM. Whatever is not reached it in terms of price is called as an OTM for call. So if you are thinking of upside direction, the 1x strike becomes an OTM for us, 2x strike becomes OTM for 2x becomes an deep OTM for us, and even minus 1x becomes an deep ITM for us, and this which is present at minus 2x becomes deep ITM call for this structure. So market is at this point, and if you would like to select an ITM strike, then you can go for this boundary. Likewise, okay, and this is nothing but this. So we will discuss this in detail. today I really don't have this capacity to explain, but we can definitely discuss this like this. So these are the boundaries. PZ is the boundary which is present near this boundary. Like this is the boundary which is present near this boundary. Yes, laptop is not charged, and we are not going to continue this session further. So we are just visiting few topics as I mentioned. The structure was very important, and we have discussed about the structure: buying future at PZT, buying future at PZ top boundary, and buy PE at PZ top boundary. This is going to help us to identify the strike to hedge as well. So if you are buying future at this point, you can choose the strike for PE which is present near this boundary. Like if you are in today's scenario, in this case, so in this case, suppose you are buying future. So you can buy future, along with that you can buy PE of this strike. So this is PZ upper boundary, this is 1x, this is 2x. Like that. Likewise. Okay. I hope you got this understanding. So we have not yet discussed this in depth, but we are going to discuss this in coming session, day 5 session. Okay, so this is like 2 times the price went sideways and 4x distance the price has given. Again, we got new PZ and it has approximately given 2x. Again, we enter into new PZ, but without waiting much, we came out of the PZ, and that's why if this we have already discussed, if the price is coming out of the PZ and reaching to the target, there will be the sharp fall till 1x. This is already discussed, maybe not with this batch, but this topic we normally discuss in day 5 session. Okay, so I hope I could conduct this session within 2 or 3 days, hopefully. But till then, sorry for the delay. It has become too much delay, and please do not lose the momentum. And this is my duty now to connect all the dots in a 50-day session. Vivek, you got the answer for your query? This is like approximate answer. In detail, we are going to get the proper understanding which strikes we should select, and uh, for uh, for upside move, if we are talking about ATM, the PZ upper boundary is the strike which we are going to select. If you would like to catch this move when the price is at this point, but you would like to go for deep ATM, like instead of catching 50 points for 100 points, if you would like to catch 70 points for 100 points, instead of selecting this strike, you can select this strike. So you can buy this seat. Likewise, maybe very basic one. You derive 2160 from that big candle, right? Yes, Dinesh. I have derived. The method was very old. Only thing is this price will be keep changing. If the target is achieved in Nifty or Bank Nifty, we are going to get next range, and which will be higher on the higher side. So before Corona, this range was around 1600 points. After Corona, this become 2160, and then there will be again change in the range, which we are going to get in once the target is achieved by Nifty. Please send all the 4 days recording links to revise. It is already shared in the group. Let me check for a moment. I think it is already there.
Yeah, already shared.
Yes. Oh, no, to pause the screen.
Satellite.
Okay. Sarvanan, let me. Yes.
Got it.
Fourth, you are going to get in the same playlist. I will add the link for the fourth if it is not there. Okay. For Sarvanan, let me explain quickly about the range, how to identify the range. That is what your query is, right?
Yeah, yeah. If possible, you can do it now, or you can do it later also.
Yes, let's try it. If today, if you can get some idea, otherwise we can again revisit on day 5. So suppose on 29 July, market started from this point. So when the market is starting from this point, how to identify the trend, whether it is uptrend or downtrend? So as this is first candle, so there are two rules. If the candle is first, we are considering weeks. If the candle is like second candle onwards, for all the rest of the candles, we are considering body, top of the body. For only first candle, we are considering top of the wicks. You got this point,
Okay.
everyone?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So when the prices started moving down, just imagine this. It has crossed and closed below this. That means now it is downtrend. You can open a short trade, but this is against RSI and EMA. So it can take a reversal at any time. But still you can take this trade. Until when? Until the price is not crossing above 0.33%. So you can put this in body and just check the reversal. So the price has traveled to this point and then it has taken a reversal, right? So from this point, when price has started coming down, from this point when price has started coming down, as first it has crossed below 0.33%. The price is supposed to stop at 1%. From this point, 1% of index size. What is 1% of index size? It can be this. Within this 1%, from the top, price should take another U-turn. But it has not taken the U-turn. That means this point is not responsible for PZ formation yet, because we have stretched beyond the limit of PZ. So then we need to identify U-turn, and then we need to identify another U-turn. So this U-turn, so whatever momentum price has taken, this point has made this first control as invalid control, because we are going beyond this range. Now you will ask, we are talking about 1% range, and why we have put this PZ very small. Okay, so this PZ can be 0.60%. It is like it can be 0.60 to 1%. It should be above 60%, 0.60%. Maximum it should be within 1%. So this PZ, which I have approximately calculated, this is constant for all these moves which are happening from the past. So with practice, I can do that. But if you'd like to do it, you can just mark PZ like this. So just imagine how to mark this PZ. So price is taking this low, going below 33%. You can put marker like this. Okay. When price is crossing below this, you need to shift this. How to shift this? You will shift this to this candle, this candle, this candle. When you are shifting this to this candle, so while discussing or while plotting PZ, we are again considering wicks. What is the second rule? So if we are talking about 0.33% range, first candle we are including wicks, rest of the candles we are only plotting this using body of the candle. But PZ, we are including wicks for PZ. We are not plotting PZ with the body. So just consider this low. From this low, price has taken reversal. And when price went above this point, that means this becomes a control point now. This can be M1, and there can be another point which will be approximately this much distance away from this point. So when the price has reached to this point, it has crossed above, and likewise you can see at this point from any high, it has crossed below this. So this can become this becomes your PZ. Instead of this, you can use the previous range. This is also the same, because this is the price can extend beyond this range by 0.33% upside or downside. So even we can catch this move. So if we are talking about the lower side PZ, then still we can we can identify the structure by using 0.33%. So suppose just few price actions are went beyond this range, then we can catch this using what happened? Am I not audible?
Voice is little breaking. That's okay.
Okay, sorry for that. We are on mobile network. So this could be, we can catch this by using 0.33% logic as well. So after price is crossing above this, it should run to 2x.
Yes.
And that is what, when the price has crossed above this, next day, how to identify this? From the first candle, it has shown downside move, but you can see RSI and EMA was very close. So you should not go for a downside trade, because it can take a reversal any point it is approaching to EMA like this. Near to EMA, it can take a reversal because of power. So you can enter into the trade when from any low price is crossing above this. So you can enter at this point, and then you can carry this trade until price is not crossing below 0.33%. So from this point till this point, it could have been a good trade. And then price action got over. Next day, what has happened? Like on second, price opened at this point, it has taken upside move. When it has went upside, from upside, it has crossed below this 0.33%. It went downside and crossed above. So if this is happening, that means this could be the PZ, but this is less than 0.60%. So you can use same range and put it on over here. Okay. And then you can just add 1x and 2x for this. So price has not spent good amount of time, and it has taken a trade. It has taken a jump outside the PZ. So this correction has happened. Whatever this correction has happened, because price has not spent good amount of time, and it also reached to 1x, and then this sharp fall has happened. Okay, so this is unprecedented. Like, if you're carrying this trade from this point, when the price is approaching to this, by looking at the upper boundary, you can either take exit or you can wait. Suppose price, by looking at the PZ, the time is not over yet, so you can close this trade. And by looking at this, if you try to enter the trade, so from this low, if high is broken, you can enter into the trade. And then if the high is from high, the low is broken, you can come out of the trade. So there will be a small loss for you. Again, when price has crossed, came into this and went out, when it has crossed above, then you can enter into the trade, and at this point you should come out. So this is very creepy trade today you may got, but this could not be a good trade. Why this is happening? Because we are approaching to the daily time frames control point, and that is why this is behaving like this. Okay, so slowly you can get this confidence on price action. We have not yet discussed about how to plot PZ, but I guess I have given a short overview which can help you right now to at least plot approximate PZ. You can post it in a group, and I can share the PZ which we are plotting in common chart. Anything else? Day 4 recording upload was in progress. Yes, I'll share the day 4 recording link. Okay, guys. Actually, I'm done with. Sorry, again got disconnected. Better we can close. Yes, we can close this session, and I'll definitely plan to close this day 5 session, because it is very important, and we should not miss this session, and it should not. And also, we need at least 2 hours to complete the session. So let's do it. Let's close this one, and let's meet next. I'll schedule the session and let you know. Thank you guys for understanding and attending these sessions. See you in next session. Thank you. Bye. Yes, thank you, Dinesh. Thank you, Brijesh. Thank you, everyone.